Come, let's sing Jesus, of Jesus, Jesus, of Jesus, Jesus, of Jesus. Let's sing Jesus, and everyday children's way.
Hey there, friends. It is a brand new week, and I am so excited that you can be with me this week. Now, I hope you've had a super safe, awesome weekend. I hope you had a wonderful time serving God yesterday and learning more about His Word and will for you. But this week we're going to start a brand new adventure, and we're going to go walking with Jesus. Now, it sounds kind of boring, but there's actually a lot of really cool, awesome Bible stories that we find throughout the Bible with people walking with Jesus. I mean, you see your mommy and daddy or your brother and sister, I would hope your brother and sister, if you have them, every day. But wouldn't it be awesome if you could walk with Jesus every single day? That would be awesome. But you know, walking with Jesus actually isn't quite as easy as it seems, and this is what I mean. In Luke chapter 9, we see a story where Jesus is walking around and there's a bunch of people who are following Him. And what these people do, two of them say, "Jesus, I want to follow you." And even Jesus asked one of them to follow Him. But every time someone said they wanted to follow Jesus, or that Jesus asked them to follow Him, they always had an excuse. You see, when Jesus began, or the disciple began talking to Jesus, he would say, "Jesus, I want to follow you." And Jesus would say, "You know, foxes have homes, birds have homes, but I don't have a place to sleep. Can you follow me knowing that you might not have a home to sleep in?" Oh, he didn't like that. There was another guy who came to him and said, "Lord, I'd love to come and follow you, but I've just got too much going on. I need to make sure that my home is taken care of and stuff like that." And Jesus said, "Nope, you're not able to follow me." And then there's a third person who comes to Jesus and says, "Hey Jesus, I'll follow you. But before I can follow you, I need to go take care of my family problems first." And Jesus said, all three of these are people who were looking for reasons to not really walk after me. But we'll talk about why that's so important for us and what we can get from this after we sing a song with our friend Paul, who's been waiting all weekend long to sing some more songs with us from God's Word. So let's sing a song with our friend Paul, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Let's go sing.
Sing Christian songs with Paul.
Thanks, E.T. Hey, kids, would you like to sing another Christian song? How about Light the Fire? I stand to praise you, but I fall to my knees. My spirit is willing, but my flesh is so weak. Light the fire in my soul. Fan the flame, make me whole. Lord, you know where I've been. So light the fire in my heart again. Great job, kids. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, friends. That was a super awesome song that we sang with Paul. Thanks, Paul, for sharing that awesome song about God's Word with us. And thank you, friends, for singing along with our friend Paul. Y'all did a fantastic job. Now, when we left, we were talking about Jesus was walking around, and there were some people who came to Jesus and said, "I'll follow you." And even Jesus asked one of them to follow Him, but they came up with excuses. And I thought about, the first person who said, "Lord, I want to follow you." And Jesus said, "Foxes have homes and birds have homes, but I don't have anywhere to sleep. Would you be willing to follow me if you didn't have the things you needed to sleep?" And it made me think about a blankie. Now, when I sleep at night, I like to have a nice warm blanket, and I get cozy, and it's really, really nice and warm at night, and I don't freeze. You know, Jesus would be saying to this first person, you know, you have to be willing to follow me even if you don't have a blanket to sleep with. You have to be able to follow me even if you have nowhere to go and call home. You need to be willing to follow me even if you don't have a pillow or a toothbrush or toothpaste. What Jesus is saying is, are you willing to pay the ultimate cost of whatever it takes to follow me? You see, the other two people that asked to follow Jesus, or Jesus asked them to follow him, they kept coming up with excuses. I need to go home and bury my father, which that sounds like a really important thing. And the other person, I need to go tell my friends and family at home, I'm going to follow you. Jesus would say, if you can't make the choice on your own to follow me, you've got to work on your discipleship, is what we would call it. Discipleship is a way of saying you want to follow Jesus. You want to learn and love and live the very things that he teaches us to follow. But you know, sometimes we just like the things that we have so much that we're not willing to let them go to follow Jesus. Friends, I would challenge you today, if there's something that's keeping you from loving God, like maybe it's bath time, or maybe it's football or basketball, or maybe it's school, because every child loves school. I'm sure you love school, friends. You love homework too. But regardless of what it may be, Jesus is saying, if you're not willing to put God first and follow me before everything else, you're not ready to follow me. Friends, I hope that's not you. Now that's all the time we have today. Let's go work on our memory work for the week, and I'll see you next time. Let's go. Hey friends, we have a brand new week, which means it's a brand new memory verse. Our memory work this week is going to come from Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. That's Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Now this week's verse is a little longer than normal, so we need to work extra hard to make sure we've got a part of God's Word in our heart. So, since it's Monday, let's say it twice together to begin our week off on the right foot. Are you ready for the first round? Let's go. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Now let's say it one more time together. Are you ready? Let's go. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Now work really hard this week, and by Friday, you'll have a verse in your heart that even your preacher's going to say, that's a hard one to remember. But even more pleasing than that, God will be so happy with you. So let's work hard, and until next time, see you later, friends.
Come, let's sing Jesus, of Jesus, of Jesus, of Jesus. Let's sing an everyday children's way.